And what's the motherfucking deal, YouTube? This your boy, I am Dante 4BG. Please comment, like, and subscribe on this video, man. Big shout out to my baby, my love, Shauna. Shout out to you. Big shout out to you. Happy thumbs up to you. Shout out to my best friend, Ashley Nicole Nelson. Shout out to my family, my friends, my 4BG gang. And a special shout out again to my best friend who took a video, not a video, but a picture with one of my favorite Rocket of all time. Everybody would think that James Harden was my favorite Rocket. Like I said, because like I say, I state facts on him and stuff like that with how his career on with the Rockets, and everybody would think, hey, Akeem Olajuwon was my favorite Rocket of all time as well, because Akeem Olajuwon was just an alpha male. He was just a dog. His career, he was overshadowed by Shaq a little bit because Shaq, Shaq was so dominant in his era. But Olajuwon for 2 championship years with the Rockets, so everybody would think, oh, Akeem Olajuwon was my, like the favorite Rocket of all time. But my best friend took a picture on Instagram with my favorite Rocket of all time. He is definitely my favorite Rocket. I remember he burst up on the scene when he was a rookie, winning the Rookie of the Year. I think it was a share of the Rookie of the Year, but not other than that, he won it. It was no other. My favorite Rocket of all time was Steve Francis, Stevie Franchise, man. I remember this guy, bro. Everybody just forgot how good Steve Francis was when he was with Houston. Steve Francis was a 20 points per game scorer. He averaged 6 assists a game. Steve Francis averaged 5 rebounds a game as well with the Houston Rockets. Him and his backcourt mate, Cuttino Mobley. Steve Francis had a great crossover. He can shoot a little bit. He wasn't a great shooter, but he can knock him down when needed to. He can cut to the rim. He can jump up out the gym. Remember that 2000, the year 2000, the dunk contest when he came in second place with Vince Carter. Vince Carter proved to be too much in the dunk contest. He threw the ball up, and he reached up high and he caught it and he dunked it in. But damn, then the ball ended up. You can see the ball slip when they were showing a replay. The ball slipped, almost slipping up out of his hand, but he managed to control it and dunk it home. Steve Francis also. He didn't play like he was 6'3". He played bigger than he was 6'3". He had a great killer crossover, just like Allen Iverson did. He had a quick first step move to get to the rim. Steve Francis was actually the truth when he was with the Rockets. Him and Yao Ming. Of course, coaching issues. Him and Jeff Van Gundy didn't get along in Houston. Vancouver Grizzlies came out. They had the #1 overall pick for Steve Francis. He didn't want to go to Vancouver, so they ended up trading him to Houston. And Steve Francis was a great player when he was in Houston. He was a 20 point per game average scorer. He made let me get to it. Let me show y'all his I'm gonna give y'all his stats. My bad, y'all. I was playing a little my career, man. Get my perimeter locker. Those of y'all who watch me on 2K. His career stats: 576 games, 18 points per game, 6 assists a game. For Steve Francis, 42% from the field, 34% from 3, 80% from the free throw line. He was 6'3", 195 for Steve Francis. Steve Francis was the truth, man. 3-time All-Star, 1999 Rookie of the Year. I think it was a share of the Rookie of the Year, if I'm not mistaken. That was when the alpha years of the Rockets in the 2000s era. The Rockets was a bad basketball team, but Steve Francis and Yao Ming was making this team irrelevant. And Steve Francis was very good, man. Steve Francis was actually the truth when he was with the Houston Rockets. Like I said, the killer crossover. I remember this dude from Atlanta when he made this dude fall. And he did some kind of up and under crossover, and then the dude just didn't know where he was. And Steve Francis, man, the guy had it all. He can shoot the hell out the mid-range shot. Quick first step was very, very good. He did pass the ball, very good passer, very underrated passer. Steve Francis made 3 All-Star teams. He was very, very good. And this is Steve Francis, 1999, when he won the Rookie of the Year award, 18 points per game. That's his first season, 77 in games. 18 points per game, 6 assists, and he averaged 5 rebounds per game and 1 steal. Second year, 2001, he averaged 19.9 points per game. That's basically 20 points per game. He averaged 6.5 assists a game. Remember, he was a good passer, very, very decent passer when he chose to pass the ball. But when the game was on the line, and Steve Francis, like I say, you needed a big play. Steve Francis made a big play for you. Him and Cuttino Mobley, that was his favorite backcourt mate. His third year, 2001 to 2002, pretty much 21, probably his best year of his career. He averaged 21 points. He averaged 6.2 assists. He averaged 6.2 rebounds per game for Steve Francis. That's probably was his best year. 2001, 2002. 2002, 2003, Steve Francis, 21 points per game, 6.2 assists again, 6 rebounds per game for Steve Francis. Again, he had a year. I think he took a year off, and he didn't take a year off, but his numbers kind of went down. I mean, him and Jeff Van Gundy was bumping heads a little bit. That's the reason why kind of Steve Francis was out of sorts a little bit. 16.6 points per game, 6 assists a game for Steve Francis. The year in 03 and 04, 05, he was traded to Orlando. He averaged. He was traded to the Orlando Magic. He averaged. He got the scoring points back up. He averaged 21 points per game. He averaged 7 assists per game. He averaged 5 rebounds per game. And them numbers went back up in 78 games. So there's no doubt about Steve Francis could stay healthy these last couple of years. And again, he went. I think he went with another team. After that 21 points per game average in Orlando, 14 points. He averaged 14 points, 5 assists a game, and then he was traded. He was with Orlando. 16.2 points per game. He was still able to score the ball. He was averaging 4.8 assists. Then with the New York Knicks, averaged 10.8 points per game. And his last season with the New York Knicks, 11.3 points per game. But like I say, man, Steve Francis was a very great player with the Houston Rockets, man. When I saw that picture when he took with my best friend Ashley, again, shout out to you. Like I said, it just made me want to make a video of my favorite Rocket of all time, Steve Francis. Everybody, I don't know if Houston fans forgot about him, but I'm just giving y'all guys a glimpse on how good the guy was before he started going into issues, drinking issues and stuff like that. Steve Francis had a history of drinking and stuff like that. He had kind of like a mental state problem. And like I say, he started bumping heads with Coach Van Gundy. So his Steve Francis' career was pretty much cut short. Like I say, after that, pretty much in Houston, he had after he left Houston, he had one kind of good year, one more solid year before he ended up hanging it up. But like I say, big shout out, man, to my best friend Ashley Nicole Nelson. Big shout out to my baby, my love, Shauna. Big shout out to you. Love you so much. Big shout out to my family, my Uncle Mark, my Aunt Brandy. But Steve Francis is my favorite Rocket of all time, man. Like I say, when I just saw the picture, it made me want to make this video stating to y'all how great Steve Francis was. Because like I say, again, he had a great crossover. He had one of the best crossovers in the league. The first, probably, would you say, that had the best crossover in the league was Allen Iverson during that time. But him and Steve Francis was like actually right there together. And like I say, dribbling the basketball. This guy was an awesome dribbler. He can also slash. He can also create his own shot, create shots for others, and he can also make other guys better. And him and Yao Ming was a great backcourt, was a great duo together. And then, like I say, those playoff years, I think Steve Francis had probably like a couple of good playoff years. I know one of them was against the Los Angeles Lakers. Like I say, when Steve Francis went crazy in that series, he had a very good series against the Lakers. And Steve Francis stepped up, man, in that fourth quarter against the Shaq and Kobe and the Lakers, man. But other than that, man, that's the end of the video, man. Comment and like and subscribe on this video, guys. What you guys think about Steve Francis, man, with the Houston Rockets? Like I said, the man was a good, very good player when he was with Houston. Averaged almost 20 points per game. Averaged 20 points per game every season. Came in second place in the dunk contest. Won the Rookie of the Year. Steve Francis was very good. He is my favorite Rocket of all time. Hakeem Olajuwon to me was the best Rocket of all time, as far as I know. Like I said, was the greatest Rocket of all time. But Steve Francis was definitely my favorite Rocket player of all time, because what the guy accomplished, especially in this rookie year, came right up out of the gate, averaging 20 points, 19 points per game, right there, lighting up the league. And then, like I say, made 3 All-Star teams, and like I say, he was very, very good. Just imagine how far his career would have went, man. Like I say, him and Jeff Van Gundy didn't bump heads like that, man. But that's the end of the video, man. I'll comment, like, and subscribe, y'all Houston fans. If y'all Houston fans, what y'all guys, thought about Steve Francis, your favorite moment, and all that, man. Please comment, like, and subscribe. As I'm out, man, shout out to all my members. Shout out to everybody, man. Much love, and I'm out. Peace.